consider yourself under my protection?
Big man in a suit of armor. Take that off. What are you?
Let's put a smile on that face.
I'm touching myself tonight.
How can a woman possibly fight this?
There are two things I want to do. I want an American cheeseburger.
What's up, guys? It's here from the DC vs. Marvel podcast there again, and I just wanted to show you 3 pickups that I basically got over the last week. I bought all of these there basically from Amex points, and if you see my previous videos there, you can see how I managed to get that. I'm kind of finding that now there's a lot of stuff that you can pick up fairly cheaply in terms of actual books on Amazon and stuff like that there. So Amazon have got loads of little other buyers and stuff like that, other sellers, and you can go through them very easily to kind of pick up these things. So I managed to pick up these 3 books. This book here is my favorite, which is Deceased, and if we just kind of bring that over to the top here, Deceased is basically a story. A lot of people say, oh, it's very similar to Marvel Zombies, but it's not. It's kind of like the anti-life equation that comes from Darkseid, right? And the anti-life equation basically spreads throughout the whole world and consumes life. So as opposed to zombies, where they're basically trying to just, eat people and stuff like that, with this, you got the anti-life equation, which actually lives through the individual, and the whole point in the anti-life equation is to go and go and attack people and remove all life, right? And I just love the fact that basically you have all these heroes, and all the heroes there trying absolutely everything to survive, but eventually all of them, however good they are or anything like that, succumb to the the anti-life equation virus, right? Whatever character they are, all of them end up getting destroyed, right? And it's very rare that in kind of TV programs and films and stuff that you end up finding, somebody kind of dying from this, or like every character ended up dying. When we look at this, I'm not going to spoil the ending just in case you guys want to see it. There's the back portion there as well, and the spine. When I put it on the wall, you will see, if I just try and focus that a bit more, is very similar to some of the other DC kind of properties, like the Batman Who Laughs and stuff like that. Doomsday Clock, man, look how thick this book is, right? This is a real long decent read, and Doomsday Clock actually took quite a long time to be released, because it was a little bit was released, and then a few months later another bit, and eventually the whole lot kind of got released. I really like this storyline. It's quite in depth. It's a love letter to Superman. Jeff Johns has a real kind of obsession with Superman. He has a crazy obsession with Superman, and this really is a love letter to Superman. The book, like most kind of graphic novels and stuff, it starts off with this really kind of intricate, amazing storyline, and then seems to wrap itself up very, very quickly within a very kind of short period of time there, within 10 pages or so, basically. So this is very much a Superman story, how Superman is the thing that links absolutely everything together within all of the universes there, and Dr. Manhattan is the one who kind of finds that out. But yeah, this is one of these things, man. It's like a book like this cost it was like £18 or whatever, but you see how thick it is, man. It took me like a good week to get all the way through it, because I read like 10-15 pages and another lot. It's really a good read. Crime Syndicate. Now this one here, the reason why I bought it is because I've always been a fan of the Crime Syndicate, and I wanted to see like a proper trade paperback or graphic novel story about them. This is a very different Crime Syndicate to the one that you probably know if you're a DC fan. Crime Syndicate of 3, which is basically Ultraman, Superwoman, Johnny Quick, Atomica, Powering, which is a different character there now, and Owlman, of course, and you've probably seen those there if you watch the DC animated there as well. This is, I hate the word, but this is more like a woke version of the Crime Syndicate, and it's very weird because they're called the Crime Syndicate, yet kind of most of the stuff that they're doing is not really a crime. It's kind of like they're a bit more like the way that Black Adam portrays himself, that he does absolutely everything to save himself and does absolutely everything to save, does absolutely everything to save kind of the characters within his world that he inhabits, right? And this is the same kind of thing. Like these guys, the Crime Syndicate, don't really like commit loads of crimes, but they do run the world with a kind of iron fist, in that they believe that they're trying to protect it. And yeah, like I said, that makes it a much more kind of woke version. So some of the time when I was reading this, I was thinking to myself, okay, yeah, they are using a very kind of aggressive brand of heroism, right? But at the same time, it's like, are they really like horrendous characters? Ultraman comes off as a piece of crap, and not as a nice person, but he doesn't really do anything that is massively kind of out of the ordinary. Green Lantern definitely in this really does come off as like, with Powering was the one that was controlling him, and he was always fearful, and that's the reason why he came across Powering, and that's why Jessica Cruz came up there as well. In this, it's basically like Powering's trying to control him, but it can't, and he kind of overcomes it. So yeah, it's definitely worth reading, but it's kind of more like a woke version of the Crime Syndicate. Let's put those up on the shelf, and then I'll show you guys what that looks like. So here it is on the shelf. I've put them, all three of them, in the end. This kind of DC My Paperback collection is coming out quite good there now. I've actually stopped the Batman collection, and I'll tell you the reason why in a further video. And now this shelf is basically going to be all of my paperbacks there, with all the hardbacks and stuff coming higher up. So guys, let me know what you thought about those stories, if you read them and stuff, and I'll speak to you again next time.